What the hell is going on with this? I'm just trying to make a little recording here. This thing is making me crazy. Somebody's gonna have to pay the ultimate price, Nikki, and it ain't gonna be me. There once was a young man so crass, whose big balls were made out of brass. When he clanged them together, they played stormy weather. And then I forget the rest of that. I was thinking about going all commercial and overlaying a track on this, little Jimi Hendrix opening a ball along the watchtower, junk, 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 And I thought, well, people might ask for a license, and I don't want to do that. And then I'd fade out with the little "Don't Fear the Reaper." Now the real question was whether or not I should do them myself, because I play guitar and I have a fairly nice little rig, if I do say so myself, for just personal use. I'm not looking to join anybody's band. If somebody wishes to join me to jam and it lives in the Murrysville area, yea, come upon me and we shall make music, or some semblance thereof. I was gonna rant. I was gonna rave. I was gonna rage. It was gonna be really funny. I was gonna do the voice of Antonio Banderas, talking about Nasonex. I just love the way he says that. Nasonex. And then he did Zorro, and he was a brilliant hero. In Desperado, he was a brilliant hero. In many movies, he was a tragic figure. Like Mambo Kings. And then what happens? He makes a couple of comedies with Sarah Jessica Parker, and then he marries Melanie Griffith. And he does Zorro too, and everything just falls apart. I'm sorry, Antonio. I'm sorry your wife looks like she's been stung by bees constantly. I'm sorry that you have to make a living now selling nasal spray, when you were the hottest man alive in 1989 or 1995. Hottest man alive, Antonio Banderas. That's back when he was doing, what's it called? Desperado. Excellent film. That's a Robert Rodriguez, who's a Latin clone of whatchamacallit, Quentin Tarantino. He pays homage to all the old Mexican films. In Mexico, he's the guitarrista, the guitar player has become something of a legend. He's like reinvented, Zorro with the flamenco player, the musica. So yeah, there's that. Then of course there's this whole crisis in Afghanistan. But seriously, which one would be cooler? Like Jimi Hendrix and Don't Fear the Reaper, and then I rant on for a few minutes about some dumb nonsense going on, and then I further distract you from what's really going on in America, which is we're fighting illegal wars, we're starving people, we're killing people, we're fighting in the cause of big business, and we're the first line of defense, baby. because you know what the guys in Washington have forgotten, what the House and the Senate have forgotten, was the reason they're there is not only to fight for our state. You know, not only to say, hey, we got the resources in our state to do that, and we need the jobs in our state, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. But the reason you're up there is not really for that. That's what the state legislature is for. Okay? What you're up there is to do is when it's bigger than that. When it's no longer that level. When you got to start making decisions for the whole state like that. Okay? It's like the president having to go to the United Nations because something seriously messed up is going on and he needs to get in there and deal with it. And so he should have to ask the request of someone bigger. You know, it's no shame in that, and especially if he's told no, and then just shut the fuck up. You know? And we should sign all the big boy treaties and all the energy treaties and all the arms treaties. And we should be the honorable, noble people we think we are. You know, I know it costs money. I'm telling you, man, if we do the maglev idea and the whole megacity pyramid right in the middle of the country, use it as a distribution center, use it as, you know, all the edges is open farming land, you know, all the way up and down. You could grow different shit in different climates. This thing should be so big it pokes into the jet stream so it can use the constancy of the jet stream to power some of its generators. It should dig deep enough into the underground to tap into thermal vents. It should be the greenest city on Earth. It should be powered by air and wind. It should be powered by the sun. You know, what I'm really interested in is UV solar panels. That's what I'm really interested in. Because if they can collect enough UV solar energy in these solar panels, we won't even need to worry about cloud cover. You know, it'll just suck it straight through. You know, I think they also have some infrared or thermals that they can use to pull energy. You know, maybe the whole outer structure is made out of carbon monofilaments covered with this shit. You know what I mean? I doubt it. All right. Good night. Have a pleasant tomorrow.